Yeah, it's like I don't need that much in, I think, for making milk. And my only the thing that I'm thinking about is, do I do a dedicated meat factory and bring meat in rather than bring in cages and do the meat locally? That's one thought, and the other thought is the seaweed. Uh, same thing. Doing the limestone seaweed somewhere else and bring in seaweed, but this is such low volume that I think I'm okay doing it locally. Just I'm okay with local. So that'll be the build that I can see here. The ash will come from gasifying tar. That's fine. And the CO2 will come from more biomass. So I have to make sure that the matrix solver is on, but also that I am making the sufficient quantities of the biomass. So I actually have to get the make sure that this, yeah, 0.64 here to give what I need. Or I don't really think the order matters so much because I have the matrix solver on, but yeah, so stuff, things, that's the things. That is all of the things. Ca cages, tin, salt, fish, sulfuric. Cages, tin, salt, fish, sulfuric. Can we let me make a note of this, of cages, salt, tin, fish, sulfuric. Those are 5 inputs. And then let's not then also forget to look at the actual build on the raw fiber, which we can safely ignore everything from here down. For the moment. This will be part of the build. I think I'll do up to casein at the Korlex, and then probably have a separate spot that brings the casein in, as well as Tufra, and makes local Kikalk and does the fiber there. So this will be 2 separate factories. In fact, what I think I'll do is go all the way to casein here. So the mixture gets used in that, which gets used in that, which gets used in that. We need 20. We need how much? What was it that it makes up here? 2.5? It's 2.5. Of course, on this other one, I need to zero that out. And this should be the exact same setup. It's just telling me what else I need here, which is just water. As it turns out, it's just water. Makes a little wastewater. I can get rid of that. Just void it, and we'll be good. We'll be great. This is to more give me building counts than anything else. So my block here, it's a little big. It's a little long. It is a little bit long here, which is why there's a nice little button called Summary. Summary will tell me how many modules I need, as well as how many factories here. So, hey, there we go. Do I have 25? Hello, Ave. Welcome. You have missed literally nothing. Literally nothing. I have done nothing today, thus far. I have done just this, basically. I have set Kickalk to upgrade. I have apparently succeeded twice at seeds. This has apparently succeeded twice at seeds. So there is that. I did say that this was far more likely to succeed its 2% chance 5 times than succeed its 0.5% chance 4 times, so that we can start scaling up the Mark II Kickalk. Because for some reason it takes 5 Kickalk seeds, or it takes 4 Kickalk Mark IIs to make 5 seeds. So this would have to succeed 4 times at making a Mark II Kickalk to actually make the 5 seeds, versus having the 2% chance here succeed 5 times to make this happen once, to give us 4 Kickalk. At minimum, 4 Kickalk. Which then triggers this to give us 5. To trigger back into here to get this to go again. So, yeah. This will start cycling as soon as this succeeds its so many times. Ha! Brain just froze, yeah. Yeah. I also had to... I did a lot of looking at Renea. Apparently this is going to stack to like 500 plus. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe. Maybe I shouldn't so much. Maybe not that anymore, and let that scale and do its thing. Renea, not that great of a ratio of actual Renea into seeds. Not that great of ratio. The upgrading also changed. Yes, and if you think that's bad, you should watch what we actually did over the course of this first half of the stream, because it will make your brain hurt. Basically, all roads require cotton gut to feed Arthurians, and everything that we could do to improve the output of the cotton guts, ultimately, slash doing the most ideal Renea recipes, slash doing the most ideal recipes in general across the board, all roads lead to you need to have cotton guts for Arthurians. All roads will lead into Arthurians, which need the cotton guts, and also, like, into Yadels and needing to get alien sample 3s and all this other stuff. But basically, it's all needing the Arthurian eggs, ultimately, which is going to need cotton guts, which we're trying to get cotton guts. That's the whole point right now. So we're trying to get cotton guts. And it's leading me to the point where I'm just going to have to not do the Mark II modules at scale. We have succeeded 7 times on this 0.5%. By the way, this 0.5% chance has succeeded 7 times. I still can't do the recipe that gives us a better outcome of these to get these at scale. because I need this food. This food, which is Renea. And Renea is awful without Yadles. Awful without Yadles. And ultimately we decided, hey, ultimately I discovered a lot of stuff is going to need bedding. So let's try to get some bedding at scale, right? Let's try to do more bedding than what I currently produce, because I only make like 1 per second, and that's not going to be enough for my plans. So what is bedding going to require a fair amount of? Oh, hey, it will require this stuff called fiber, raw fiber, at scale. And you know what I've been meaning to get around to doing with raw fiber? Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to doing a sugar raw fiber, which is going to require a product from Korlex. So let's go ahead and do Korlex. That's been my morning. My first half of the stream today is ultimately deciding, let's do Korlex. Let's do Korlex because that's a thing I can do right now. And hey, during this whole process, we discovered, you know what? Korlex is going to require a few seeds of Kickalk. So let's just go ahead and start producing Mark II Kickalk at scale. Mark II Kickalk stuffs. I have succeeded 4 times now at getting these seeds. I have succeeded 4 times at getting these seeds, and I am apparently now out of seeds. Yay. Yes, planning is more important than building. It feels to me a lot like a long time ago when I actually did play EVE Online, where you spend 90% of your time planning the 6 months ahead of time than you do actually playing the game. That's EVE Online, right? Where you plan the future more than you actually play the game. I hope people really like planning, because that's what these videos are going to be, is just planning. Just planning. The Kickalk has seeds in it, so why does it not have output? And yes, I know. Please stop. What did I do to this? It's outputting, it's just not outputting to a useful thingy. That's what it's doing, is I actually need you more down there. And there. Would you not? Would you not? Inventory. Inventory. Why you do this to me? Get rid of stuff so I can pick up things so that I can get rid of more stuff. Yeah. Sure. We'll go with that. And then that into one of those. And yeah. There. Have things. And yeah. Do the stuff. Now it shall flow. And with that, it is time to take our brief break. I will, of course, be back in a few minutes where I'll actually start building the Korlex build. I will grab all the buildings I need, stick them in the vehicle if I need the space, and then we'll build the Korlex build. We won't have the modules for it, but we'll build the Korlex build. That's what we will do. So we can say we've done something today. But yeah, I will be back shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. Sort of returned. We shall see how returned I am as we continue. That was an experience. Not feeling too great today. By the way, I have allergies, plus I'm having some intestinal things happening. Gurgles. The gurgles today have been happening. I need to prioritize that output. Yeah, that would be most ideal. Also, that being a Mark II would be even better. That would be an even better situation. So yeah, always sucks when you get multiple things happening at the same time. At least I don't have anything in my lungs right now, because that would be a bad sign. That would be a very bad sign if I was having stuff that was a little bit lower respiratory. My allergies are always sinuses, my head, and being stuffy, which is fortunately not a sign of having the virus. The virus attacks the lungs, so you end up with coughing from the lungs, not so much like having sniffles. So very easy to tell the difference there. One would hope. And I would hope that I am filling the thingy here. Finally. Nope. I've still got 0. Yay, we still have 0. Oh boy. Anyway. Building! We've got stuff to build. I've got stuff to pin. Which is, yeah, you. Pin and summary. So I can have an idea of the specific buildings that I need. I don't need the gas refineries. That would be a thing that I can currently get rid of. I can get rid of whatever the heck that is. I was messing around earlier to have that little blueprint there. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of these lamps. I don't need those at all. Otherwise, I have a little stack there I can kill, and that botanical nursery. Alright. So I need Og Paddock Mark IIs. A couple of those. Those are over in this general area. Grab a stack of that. I need a Phallic plantation. A Phallic plantation. Don't think I make those here. By the way, how are these looking? They exist. That is a good sign. Those Mark IIs exist. Phallic. Where art thou? There you are. That. A moss farm. I think the vehicle... Let me go to my Crawdaddy. Crawdaddy, I think, has... a moss. Yes, Crawdaddy has a moss. I will need to pick up the Kickox, a clay pit, slaughterhouse. Don't need the washer. Don't need the compost plant. Pretty sure, yep. Need the spore collectors, the seaweed, centrifugal pans, evaporators, agitators. Need 2 things. 2 stacks of the centrifugals. Which those are... should be easy enough to spot wherever they are. Where are you? I need that. I am blind. Where are you? There's the agitators that I need. Here you are. I need 3 stacks of them because they only stack to 5. Why do centrifugal pans only stack to 5? Why do gasifiers only stack to 5? These are things I would like to know. And why does everything else then stack to 10? Yet these few things only stack to 5. Could you move faster, please? Move faster. Said move faster. I need 15 of these. There's 4. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. There's 5. 5! There's our 15 of those. Evaporators are up here, I think. To the vehicle! To dump some stuff, if I can dump it. Vehicle is also a little full at the moment. Getting to be a little full. Alright, there we go. I have the high pressures. So the seaweed. Seaweed, the slaughterhouse, the ranches. Seaweed, slaughterhouse, ranches, mixers. Mixers? I think, do I have mixers? In you? In my vehicle? Mixers? I do have enough. So yeah, ranches, kick elk, slaughter, seaweed. So seaweed will come first, then slaughterhouses. Those. The ranches are up here somewhere. Here. Seaweed, slaughter, easy squeeze, spore collector, the Mark II release, yeah, or kick elk, yeah, these guys, yeah, those things. Is that everything? Besides the modules? I think so. Just get modules. That's, I think, the next thing. And we're full. And we're full. Yay. Modules. I don't have enough slots for modules. Alright, you. I'm gonna have to pull a few stacks of those out. So I can make enough space for my beautiful, glorious modules. 200 Mark IIs. Yeah, that's a few. That is a few. Alright, 1 stack of you. Then down here at the Og zone. My beautiful Og zone. How are these doing? They are not increasing. These are decreasing. So I will eventually not have any caged Ogs left. Probably because I'm sort of using all of the stuff for guts that are then being converted into chlorine. Yeah, I think all my guts are going into chlorine right now. Yep, all of the guts are going into chlorine. Yeah, about that. Excuse me. I dislike that it just completely cancels my selection if I end the selection while hovering over a window element. I hate that it does that. If you are over any single bit of window element, like it completely negates your selection. It does not do selection of the thing. As if you lift the button while over any element of window. Does it work there? It does work there. So over the mini map it'll work, but not over this window, for example. Like, really? Like, really? Oh yeah, I need steel. Right. I need steel to carry with me, as well as you. Korlex. So, I should have some amounts of the actual Korlex modules somewhere. So I have a stack of 25, which is exactly how many I need from this process. And I think there's some other random chest that may have a couple somewhere, I don't know. But hey, I don't need to actually make more Korlex to have enough for what I need here. So that's nice. How about the Mark II Kick Elk? I guess we're just waiting on the Mark II Kick Elk now to end up completing the build. This has not done a thingy yet. Where's the... Yeah, products finished 0. Products finished 97. Still waiting on that 2%. That 2% chance to get that final seed and get this rockin'. We'll get up to plus to the 200 Mark IIs that we'll need very, very quickly. In all actuality, it will happen quite quickly. In fact, what I'll do here, I shouldn't. I should. Kick Gulk Mark IIs, all of them. And then these will just request from buffer on this. There we go. And limit to, like that. 1 stack of seeds. The seeds, though. The seeds stack to 500, by the way. Just so as you know, the seeds stack to 500. That's a little high. It's a little high for the seeds to stack. Yeah, while that's doing that, I should have everything I need to physically do the build at this point. So let's physically do the build. Sounds like a plan, and hopefully I'm not missing anything incredibly important besides the actual modules for the kickalk. Alright. We are in the vehicle. We now need to decide the most important thing. Oh, right. You know, I need ash, which means I need gasifiers. Do I have any gasifiers in here? I don't see any. No. So, one more thing that's not on my list is the gasifiers. Yeah, those. Yeah, just that many should be fine. And off we go to decide precisely where I'm going to be building this. So ideally near a source of tar. That is a source of tar. There are many sources of tar. There are many sources of tar, but what am I going to specifically look for this build? I also have to think about how I'm going to scale this build right here. So I already know that I have to scale up the sugar times, well, I have to bring it 2 more of these. If this is 1 per second, I need to have 3 per second, or 2.5, so this needs to scale a bit. Just a bit. A bit is good. A bit is really good, so that'll be needing more bones as well, so the bones will need to somehow scale, so I have to say, well, am I going to go up? Or am I going to go that way? Because that will make the determination for me of not using any of this. For this build. This isn't going to be a very big build, but it is a build that may need to, well, will definitely need to scale up over time, so another spot that has some space for scaling would be good. I think right here? Right here. And part of the reason for this is that it is close to Bodos for if I ever need to do another thingy with Korlex that requires Bodos. So this will be the spot, which happens to be straight north. Pretty much straight shot north. Follow the tracks here.